Hi there, Kat Lewis here. If you have no experience and you're looking for a remote job, I have 3 of them for you. And what's really cool, besides not needing experience, these jobs will pay at a minimum $24 per hour, and one of them will pay up to $42 per hour. So let's jump right into them. The first one comes to us from SeatGeek. They're a platform where you can buy and sell tickets for live sports, concerts, and theater events, those sort of things. And right now they're looking for a risk agent. This is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States. And I'm just going to scroll down this job lead. I want to see how much this one pays. They tell us they'll pay between $55,000 and $60,000 per year, which comes to between $26.44 and $28.85 per hour. And they offer your typical suite of benefits, and they include a work-from-home stipend to support your home office setup. So they're not asking for any experience in this position. However, they would like you to have knowledge of or experience in e-commerce environments with a focus on policy enforcement, risk analysis, or customer support. So you don't necessarily need experience in those areas, but if you do, you'll definitely stand out. And like I always say, if you ever worked with the public in any capacity, that qualifies as customer support. You need to be able to spot and communicate patterns and dig deep into trends. You're able to make fast decisions. You have strong communication skills, a great sense of judgment and discretion. You have a sense of empathy for customers, and you have the ability to receive and act on feedback, both qualitative and quantitative. So what are you going to do in this position? You'll be responsible for supporting a stellar fan experience for legitimate users while blocking bad actors through dynamic risk prevention. You'll analyze high-risk transactions to prevent suspicious activity, monitor user accounts to maintain safety on the SeatGeek platform. You'll work with the CX team on reviewing and resolving member reports of fraud or insults, maintain supervised machine learning risk models with third-party systems, and communicate trends and analysis to the larger team to evaluate awareness. So if this no experience needed work from home job appeals to you, this one pays between $55,000 and $60,000 per year. If you like this one, check out the link below for job number 1. The second no experience needed remote job I have comes to us from Dropbox. So Dropbox provides file hosting and cloud-based storage. They're looking for a product support representative. This is a full-time remote position. However, they're only hiring in a handful of states. So if you live in Arizona, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Massachusetts, Maryland, North Carolina, Oregon, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, Washington, D.C., and Los Angeles, San Diego, or Irvine, California, you're good to go for this job. So I'm going to scroll down here. I want to see how much they'll pay. Way down here, they tell us they'll pay anywhere from $52,400 all the way up to $88,600 per year, and that depends on where you live. So that comes to anywhere from $25 all the way up to $42.60 per hour. So if you want to know what your pay range will be, just coordinate the state you live in, the state where they're hiring, with the zones they have listed here. So they're not asking for experience in this position. They tell us they'd like you to have 0 to 2 years of work experience in a technical support and customer-facing role. So that's key, 0 years. So if you don't have any experience, don't worry too much about it. But if you ever did work in a customer-facing role, maybe you were a server, a bartender, maybe you worked retail, you'll definitely get a leg up. They'd like you to have knowledge of or experience with troubleshooting desktop operating systems. So if you're the go-to person whenever friends or family have issues with their computers, that qualifies as knowledge of operating systems. You have strong communication skills, and you're able to convey complex technical information in user-friendly ways. You love asking open-ended questions to get to the root of any matters. You're a team player, and you excel at working in an ambiguous and changing environment. You can express good judgment, and you have the ability to maintain confidentiality of sensitive customer data. And you can show real passion for the company's products and for creating extraordinary customer experiences. And they also list some preferred qualifications, and these are just preferred, they're not required. They prefer you have a bachelor's degree. They prefer you have experience on a high-volume support team. They also prefer you have direct experience using Zendesk. And they prefer you have a basic understanding of programming languages. And again, those are just preferred, they're not required. And a couple things I want to mention. You may be required to work some weekends and holidays depending on the company's needs. And they use tools such as Slack, Jira, Zendesk, and Zoom to communicate with other employees as well as customers. So what I recommend doing, if you're not already, just to get a little familiar with those tools. You can just do a quick internet search. So your main responsibility will be to provide exceptional support for the Dropbox ecosystem, including products such as Capture, Backup, DocSend, Dropbox Sign, and others. You'll deliver technical support for Dropbox products via phone, email, and chat, achieve expert working knowledge of the products, meet set KPI targets, provide customized recommendations and solutions to customers, You'll also communicate customer reported issues internally and triage them to the correct team, and document recurring issues to support product quality programs, product development, and to maintain agent resources. So that's pretty much it for this position. If you like this one has the potential to pay up to $88,600 per year. Check out the link below for job number 2. Third up, we have a no experience needed remote job with the company Tedoc Health. So they're a platform where people can communicate with doctors 24/7 via phone and video. So they're looking for a licensing coordinator. This is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States. And I'm just going to scroll down here like I always do. I want to see how much this one pays. They'll pay between $24 and $26 per hour, and they're really not asking for experience. They prefer you have 6 to 12 months provider credentialing or licensing experience, and they prefer you have at least 1 year experience in a healthcare administrative operations environment. And both of those are just preferred, they're not required. You need strong verbal and written communication skills to effectively communicate to all constituents, including providers, team members, and senior leadership. You're able to work independently as well as collaboratively. You're capable of thriving in a fast-paced environment. You're able to change quickly while meeting aggressive deadlines. You're detail-oriented, analytical, and organized. And they'd like you to have intermediate level skills in Microsoft applications such as Excel, PowerPoint, Word, and Outlook. In this role, you'll be responsible for administrating the process for Tedoc Health practitioners to obtain additional state licenses. You'll collect documents from practitioners, pre-fill application and documents, and submit application forms to licensing boards. So on a regular basis, you'll contact practitioners to obtain license documents, pre-fill applications and documents, collect, organize, track, and manage items requested by state boards. You'll submit applications to licensing boards and compacts, follow up frequently with licensing boards and compacts to obtain application statuses. You'll do some data entry of issued license information into the credentialing database, and you might even do other duties as assigned. So if you like this job, remember this one pays between $24 and $26 per hour. If this one interests you, check out the link below for job number 3. All right, there you go. We just went over 3 no experience needed remote jobs. I hope at least one of them works out for you. But if not, check out this video right here. Hopefully something there will work out for you. And leave a comment below. Let me know which job you're going for, or if you just want to say hi. Good luck to all of you who apply. And as always, thank you so much for visiting, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.